of the gods and demigods created from the void, Tetsu, heir to the realm of Omnium, received a gift with which he toyed. Sudeki and all its subjects would worship him alone, yet still he longed for another god to share his celestial home. So drawn from him, his crystal skin, another child was born. Yet slicing one, though good and true, the light from dark was torn. At first the brothers celebrated and shared their world in faith, but then the dark grew powerful and love was laid to waste. The dark gave swing to the selfish twin, and he banished out his brother. Now weakening, the good twin fled in search of help from others. Of animal men, one wise and fair, his tribe they turned to flee, while human beings hid their feelings, save the heroic three. 'Twas separation brought us here, how selfish was my wish. So unity will be our new goal, we fight, the angel hissed. They fought the beast so powerful, and forced him to give in. Then, as battle silenced, a rage came o'er the twin. The world was torn asunder, the subjects split in two. Unable to reach the afterlife, death drifted in the gloom. And then the magic ceased, silence took control. An age 1,000 years would pass before these kin would toil. And of the four who bravely fought, their fate was not to end, for time would tell to save from hell we will need these friends again. Now is the hour that my brother wakes.
Whoa, what's it, doll? What's the big hurry?
Sorry, Elko. Tilly, I'm late. I'm really late. My apologies, ma'am.
Ah, you clumsy ox. Watch your step.
Whoa.
Late again, Tal! I haven't the time to wait around for you. You're supposed to be a soldier. Now listen up, for I'm about to change your lives forever. I'm gonna make men of you if it's the last thing I do. Now, you might be asking yourself, why did you join the army? Well, I'll tell you.
So then, Yemi, what's on the agenda today? Elko switches on his tower this afternoon, but you promised we could visit my mother today? Ooh, lucky me. I get to spend all day in a village full of old men. You must have been very bored growing up. I had a lovely time. Only boring people get bored. Really? Well, I was hoping for something a little more exciting, that's all. Perhaps a troop inspection.
Wake up, soldier! Haven't you heard a single word I've said? Today is another beautiful day to learn the art of killing. The elite guard treats an enemy's death as an art form. You will learn to cut closer and thrust without mercy. What now?
General Arlo, may I have a quick word?
This had better be good. I don't need to remind you these soldiers are on active duty.
It's just a little VIP visit. Perhaps you could rustle up a display, please?
This isn't the circus, it's the army!
It is by Her Majesty's request, General Arlo.
Is it? Then I guess I'll have to make another exception. Who is she?
Her name is Buki. It's her tribe that hold the crystal I was telling you about. Ah, Honorable Buki, we are in luck as it happens. The General here was just putting the elite guard through their paces. General?
Yes, Miss, Ibuki. Now, if you'll step this way, you can watch as we run over the basics of swordsmanship. Tal, you may begin. This is the art of swordsmanship. Remember, your sword is your best friend. As you can see, Miss Buki, if you love your sword, you can keep the whole world at arm's length.
You fight well, but a Shajani warrior does not hide behind a sword. I like to see the fear in their eyes and smell the sweat on their brow.
There's no substitute for a good sword in your hands.
Slow and cumbersome, like all men.
Good riddance. Now listen up, men. Intelligence suggests the Echlorians will darken our skies again soon. Now, we don't understand their motives, but it's down to us to try and stop them from entering Illumina. Echlorians employ guerrilla tactics and show no respect for the rules of engagement. They will use every dirty trick they can, and that includes the use of light-spawn creatures. These monsters take many forms, so you'd better be prepared for anything. The enemy attacks in small berserker groups, and the Queen has decreed we are to take no prisoners. Now, there's a lot of country to cover out there, so make sure you all have your own map to navigate with.
You better get yourself a map of the wilderness before you go on duty. And go to Kamo's shop in the northeast corner of the marketplace and pick one up. Maps are free to soldiers by order of the Queen.
The world seems different nowadays. There's a strange hue to the sky, and more light spawn than ever before. A florin a day, a soldier's pay.
Welcome to Cook's Tavern. We have rooms to rent and grog to sell. Well, I gave up the demon drink many moons ago, but I love running the inn, and I still like a good laugh.
I've been told that the Echlorians caused the sun itself to darken.
Garrett the Dip is the name. Pleased to meet you. Don't leave your pockets unguarded. These street urchins will empty them twice as fast as you can fill them up. I used to run the streets like these kids. That's why they call me the Dip, as in pickpocket.
Come and get your fresh fish! Flora's fresh fish all the way from New Brightwater. And before you ask, no, that fishy smell is not me. I know it's not everyone's ideal career, but I quite like spending every day up to my neck in fish guts. I used to trade in pearls, but that camo gives terrible prices. All our stock comes from New Brightwater, to the south of the capital. Let me tell you, in the trading game, always sell stuff out of town. Just like the fish, it's worth more the further you go.
They call me Minnie, but I'm gonna grow up into a mean mama. I'm gonna be the first girl to join the Illuminator God, just like the boys. You should meet that Shadani warrior, Buki, and tell her that. She would kick your butt.
I used to be a soldier, but I lost my nerve when I was attacked by light spawn. Now I'm in the liquor trade, which suits me fine. True, but you're ugly, and in the morning I will be sober. I can see you know no fear. If you're brave enough, I've heard that there's a book hidden in the castle that lets you just see through the eyes of a killer. I could never read something that scary.
They call me Hagren, blacksmith, sword master, and enchanter of weapons and armor. Magical engraving is my specialty. I can improve any weapon you have. It's true.
Fresh meat treats for all the family.
Soldiers pay.
Welcome to Kamo's. No kids, no smoking, no drinking, no touching, and no credit! Now, how may I help you?
It's cheapskates like you that make me work longer hours.
Hey, Tal, the alarm bells are ringing. There are reports of skirmishes on the road to New Brightwater. Arlo wants you to lead a patrol across country in case Princess Ailish gets caught up in the action.
Roll up, baby.
All right.
These docks used to be a hive of activity, but since the Eclorians have stepped up their activities, business has suffered. Oh, for goodness sake, let a man fish in peace, will you? You get a great view of the castle from here.
General Arlo and the others have already gone. Follow this tunnel down into the wilds and you should catch them. Illumina Castle has always proved a deterrent to invaders, but I'll feel more comfortable when the crystal towers are finished, and we're all protected by the peace shield.
Got the armor, got the sword, got the attitude. I just need some Eclorians to kill.
The castle will never be taken by the Eclorians, you know.
Men, the time has come to put your training to good use. I want every piece of Eclorian scum removed from the area before sundown.
Sir, yes, sir!
March to New Brightwater and make sure the road is secure. Tal, take charge of the 2 rookies, and we'll rendezvous in New Brightwater.
Sir.
soldier's pay.
Sometimes I wish my commanding officer was anyone but my father. He's harder on me than anyone.
Arlo wants the area cleared at any cost, but he hasn't seen that monster yet.
I'll stain the floor with your insides. In the bag.
Tal, good to see you, man. There's been no sign of the princess yet. A few of the locals said she'd already passed through just before the zone became active. He was hoping she made it to Brightwater okay.
Sir, the Eclorians have really come out in numbers this time. We did all we could, but we're too late for this guy. They brought 3 or 4 different types of troops this time. They also seem to have a giant fighting alongside them, if the reports are to be believed. That house was used as a hideout by pirates. We thought there might be treasure inside, but we can't find anything in there. Feel free to look for yourself. It's a case of finders keepers out here in the wilds. Hey, did you hear about the treasure that's supposed to be hidden in here? If there is treasure here, it must be invisible. I reckon you'd need to be a magician in order to find it.
I'll stain the floor with your insides. those that stand before me die!
Tal of Illumina, I am Tetsu. I speak with the voice of your ancestors. The road ahead is dark and filled with danger, but fear not, son of Sudeki. In your darkest hours you may call on me. My humble servant, Karistan the Wolf, will protect you.
Get up! What happened to the rest of your men, Tal? I expected more from you. Those soldiers were your responsibility. It's time you learn that sometimes there are more important people around than you, Tal! Princess Ailish is in New Brightwater. See that you get back to the castle safely. Now that the Echlorians have been cleared from the area, I hope that you can be trusted to guard a girl. Get out of my sight!
Have you come to try it? Lay your skin on me. I can't get enough. I like the furry side of the business, but some traders like scales. Keep your eye out for Hambos. He likes the uncompromising feel of scales and will pay a good price. What a pleasure it is to serve you.
Hey, New Brightwater has a royal guest today. That's right. Princess Ailish of Illumina passed right by here but a few minutes ago. She was arguing with her maid about something or other, so I didn't say hello. Sure. According to village gossip, she will be at Denzi's house. You can't miss it. Straight down the hill, in the center of town, there's a big blue house.
More humans. I don't really mind humans. Even if they do smell of rotten milk, I just prefer living among my own people. Well, I never wanted to leave Shadani Mo in the first place. And now the cowardly rabbits who drag me here want to stay to enjoy the sea air.
Who are you? I am Kaluzara, the unfortunate partner of Kirkland over there. Yes, and the journey was harrowing. There are giant crabs in the wilds that you can only defeat by hitting them from behind. If you don't hit them from the back, then you don't stand a chance. Well, if the temple is not swarming with evil creatures, I might consider it.
Soldier's pay.
Hail, friend. It's good to be safe from the evil creatures that stalk the temple in Shadani Mo. It all started with a few spiders, but things took a turn for the worse. A more sinister foe followed, insect-like monsters we call the Arcanite. The Temple of Mo is a holy site where we keep sacred artifacts such as the Shadani crystal. It was left in our care by Mo, the great cat, at the time of separation. There are many who refuse to leave Shadani Mo. I simply tired of the fighting and left.
Stranger, You look a little lost. For a few florins, I will show you around town. What do you say?
All right, kid. Gobbit's the name. Professional blacksmith to the rich and famous. I keep the traditions of magical engraving alive. I can improve tenfold any weapon you have. I can't be beat on quality.
Glad I'm stationed here. The Eclorians rarely attack Brightwater, but they swarm around Illumina.
Hail, stranger. I always welcome new parishioners, especially those willing to help the church financially. $50 florins is a tidy sum, but we could do with more. Praise the gods! I shall take a personal interest in how this donation is spent. Please walk towards the church font to receive my blessing. Peace be.
Welcome to New Brightwater. May the gods bless you. I'm the verger of the church. Look around if you want to. We worship Tetsu, but the attendances are falling. Oh, the princess is staying in our small village. How lucky are we?
When the skies go dark, my heart sinks because I know there'll be more bloodshed. What sort of magic do they use that darkens our sun?
Welcome to the Salted Dog Inn. My name is Bunny Laughsaw, and I offer accommodations and advice to all visitors. Oh, yes, indeed. And for a very reasonable price. The accommodation is cheap and cheerful, and the rooms are clean. Welcome to the Salted Dog Inn. My name is Bunny Laughsaw, and I offer accommodations and advice to all visitors. It pays to be friendly to tourists. I'm not so keen on those animals at the top of the hill, though. They don't stay in my inn because they have their own tents.
Apparently, the princess is staying at the big blue house in the center of town.
Hey there, Square Reddish at your service. Well, I'm sort of unemployed. I used to work in the castle, but I hated the stress of city life. I came from Illumina originally, but I've settled into country life. The calm, quiet days, well, they're nice enough. Just a bit different. They keep to themselves mostly. I hear they're having all sorts of trouble in Shadani Mo.
Top of the morning to you. Me and the lads like nothing better than dangling our rods out to sea. I'm sure fish don't have any feelings. We all live off the land here, so there's a lot of work to be found, hunted and gathered. Some people will offer more than just money to a successful hunter.
Clip, claw, you're like a herd of elephants up and down this jetty. Shush! These guys claim to be fishermen, but they're just tramps. Oh, you don't know a good thing when you see it. Now toddle off, will you? We've got a few wee shops. The blacksmiths and Camo's supply shop. But rather than bloody tourist information, pal, I'm trying to fish.
It's a fine day for fishing. Tibor's the name. I'm the best fisherman in the village. Oh, that sort of talk makes me green around the gills. Yes, the Cabal is the name of our fishing club. But we're not seeking new members at the moment. It seems like every two-bit adventurer thinks they can handle a rod nowadays.
there. A fine morning for sailing. Oh, hiring out boats and fishing isn't a bad living. If you get lucky, though, new brightwater pearls are famous throughout Haskilia and bring in a good price, too.
Hello. Is Princess Ailish here? I'm to escort her home.
The princess? Oh, good luck. She's in such a contrary mood. She stormed off to the lighthouse almost as soon as we arrived. Welcome, friend. I am Denzi. Oh, mustn't grumble. The local shop has changed hands, though. Oh, it's very expensive now. And Kamo, the new owner, is the rudest little duck I've ever met. Yemi is my daughter, so she's always welcome. I suppose the princess is too. Oh, but she's a pushy little madam. Find a travelling fur trader, Jürgen, a strange little man with a strong accent. He'll give better prices than Kamo. The princess? Oh, good luck. She's in such a contrary mood. She stormed off to the lighthouse almost as soon as we arrived.
Hello. I hope you don't mind us staying here. Oh, I see. Well, it's nice enough, but not everyone is pleased that we ended up here. It was quite frightening. Kirkland and Lugard, my rabbit fiancé, didn't even know the best way to kill a scarecrow. Defend yourself until it runs out of steam, and then hit it hard. Only if Lugard gets over his spider phobia.
All right. Excuse me, Your Highness?
Oh, hello. General Arlo's son, Tal, right? Call me Ailish.
Yes, Your Highness. Thank goodness you're safe. I've been sent to escort you home. There was some trouble with the Eclorians near here, and...
Let's go then. I never wanted to come to this dreary little town in the first place. Besides, I promised Elko I'd see his crystal tower light up. You know Elko?
Chief Science Officer Elko? Yes, Your Highness. Elko really helped me settle in when I first moved to Illumina.
I thought I told you to call me Ailish. Now, let's leave before we become all... provincial.
Yes, I mean, Ailish.
Did you hear another ship sank just down the coast and valuable cargoes have ended up on the beach? Ironically, the ship was delivering the new crystal light bulb for my lighthouse. It was rumored to have many expensive items on board. Well, I'd be very grateful. I should think half the town would be waiting for goods too, so it might be worth asking around for things to look out for. Oh, yes indeed. You should search the beach outside the village and see what you can find. The law...